Guys, now we are starting with labor cost variance. One cost variance will be due to material. The other cost variance will be labor and overhead. Anyhow, overhead variance is not here. Overhead variance you are going to learn it in your management accounting. Some random faculty will come and teach you. Now we'll go to labor variance. Shall we? Labor cost variance. Okay. Now we got HR. Now we got HR. Come sir, Dinesh. Dinesh is our HR. Okay. Our restaurant's HR is who? Dinesh. Come sir. Sir, you need how many employees? 100 employees. Small size, sir. 2, 3 is fine. 20, 30, I can't take example. So 3 will take. Okay. We need 3 people. Okay. Which are the 3 you would like to select as an employee? Hey, you tell man, that's fine. Your HR. For some reason your HR and we are giving you salary and he's telling you only select, sir. One is Karthik is purchase manager. Oh, Moye Karthik. Who? Srihari, okay. Okay. Listen here. We got 3 employees. We got how many employees? 3 employees. Who are they? Muz, Moye Karthik, Srihari. Okay. Muz, Moye Karthik and Srihari. I will write MMK. Moye Karthik and Srihari. Now, sir, Muzji want for what work? Kalak or kulak, what it is? Kalak. Mixing, grinding. Rubbing, madam. Grinding. Okay. Muz for kalak work. You want this Moye for which one? Chopping Srihari. Oh, okay. You want Srihari for chopping. I thought you want Moye Karthik to chop Srihari. What else they will do? Washing vessels. What else? Vessels he will wash. Or leave. He is helping the chef. Helping chef. See, we got 3 kind of employees. Muz is for kalak. Karthik is for helping the chef. And Srihari is for chopping onions. And tomatoes. And chilies. Coriander, yes, important. Coriander, is it chopping or crushing? Chopping. Raw coriander. Okay. So, now listen. Standard there we took for how many plates of biryani? 20 plates. Now, to prepare 20 plates of biryani. Guys. To prepare 20 plates of biryani, Muz should do this kalak for how many minutes? Sir? How many hours? Minutes, whatever it is. 2 minutes. 30 minutes. So to prepare the biryani of 20 plates, Muz should do kalak for how many minutes? 0.5 hours. See, 0.5 hours includes, try to understand, 0.5 hours is a standard hour, correct? This includes him doing this, everything. Yes, taking a break, doing this, doing this. Hey, when he is doing like this, rubbing. We call rubbing. You will tell kalak. Huh? Huh? Oh, this is kalak. He needs kalak only. Okay. He needs kalak only. Lokesh also told kalak.
That example only I don't know, sir.
Okay, now I want grinding. Grinding is what?
Sir, Lokesh, that,
Yeah. I thought kalak is grinding.
That is only, sir. That is
Grinding
also,
only.
yes, sir.
Then he is telling mixing.
That below is, no, sir.
Other way around. Oh, different department. In this department, this is this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when he does this, so it will of course come because he want to keep AC on. Sorry, off. Saving salt. One. Yes. Two. Do you think 30 minutes straight away can do like this grinding? No, in between he need break of 1 or 2 minutes. No. Is it normal or no? Normal or abnormal? Normal. So that is normal idle time. Guys, always remember, I told you already once, your standard hours include your normal idle time. Standard hours is including normal idle time, which means by considering normal idle time, we are going to calculate a standard hours. Okay. So in the question, if they give idle time, if they don't tell abnormal or normal, always remember it is abnormal because your standard hours already includes normal idle time. Point number 1. Done. Next, helping chef. So how many hours chef will do a biryani? So many hours this Karthik should help him. Now, how many hours he should work for 20 plates of biryani? Chef, where he went? How many minutes it takes, sir? Biryani. 20 minutes what? Maggi biryani. Yeah, for grinding only it is taking 30 minutes. Huh? 45. Still it's fast only. Leave. Can I call it as 0.75 hours? 75 hours? Yes? Done. Chopping. Who is chopping? Shriyar is chopping. Sir. Onion. Yes? That also again 0.2 hours or 0.25 hours I can tell. 0.25 hours. This is standard hours. Hey. Standard hours for 20 plates. Luckily, Shalini didn't come today. Otherwise, now she would have started laughing. In the next point,
Also,
Huh?
he is also doing this.
she is also in.
In this example, sir.
She was also there, no? She was a chef actually, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Leave. Guys, Muz. Farrar for Kalak. How much you expect, sir? ₹2. Per hour, sir. How much you need, sir? 200. 200 per hour. 400 per hour for grinding. 200 per hour of grinding. Seriously. 100 will put down. 100 is also more on them. Leave. Now, this guy, Karthik, to go behind chef everywhere, wherever he goes. Sir, masala. He asking salt, you giving salt. How much he will charge? Ask the chef how much ever he gives, he will take. He's giving 80 rupees. Nice. Correct. Now. See, this is what we are deciding now. This is what we are deciding now. This is what we are deciding, not those guys. Now, Srihari, for chopping, how much shall we give, sir? Hey, chopping takes very. Huh? What machine? For onions machine, no? Correct. After boiling it or before boiling it? Before boiling it. Very good. You should do. Why one hand? Do two hand. However chef asks, you should give. Correct? Huh? Do this. We'll do then. But make sure you don't wash your hands before like starting the work. Now listen. This is for 20 plates. This is for 20 plates. Guys. In a month, how many plates did we prepare? 30? 30,000 plates. Correct? Huh? Now, for 30,000, shall we calculate a standard? Whether this 0.25, 0.75, 0.5, for example, chopping Srihari, chopping onions, right? So, he will get a tears in his eyes or no? No? Hey, order in Instamart 1 kg of onion, let's see whether he gets tears or no. Sure, you won't get tear? If you cry? No, wait. If you cry? Huh? See, if you cry, we'll start with one onion. If at all you cry, you have to chop all 1 kg onion. Huh? No, are you sure? You will cry or no? You will cry. No, other things, Instamart is here only. 2 minutes. No. So, whether the 0.25 hours includes him, crying and all or no, that normal idle time is included, right? So, now listen. Yes, sir, thank you. We'll call you again. HR, some work you do at least. Now, guys. How many hours of muzz we need to produce 30,000 plates of biryani? See, for 20 plates you need half an hour. For 30,000, 15,000 hours. Correct? Let's make it as 3,000 plates, guys. 1,500. 2,000. Let's say this is per year. We have a batch. These guys are entitled to prepare I mean, we are preparing 3000 in this batch. 7 750 hours. Now again I will ask, what do you mean by idle time? What do you mean by idle time? Time for which we pay but they don't work. What do you mean by idle time? Time for which we paid but they don't work. But they don't work. Now that idle time could be two. Normal idle time, abnormal idle time. Normal idle time means what, sir? Which you cannot avoid. Lunch break, drink break, crying break. Sorry? Which one? Hey, howda? For 20 plates, 0.5. For 3000 plates, question mark. 3000 divided by 20 into 0.5. 375 it is. Then what these guys are telling? But, 112 point. And standard for actual. What we have taken is there for 20 plates, not for a plate. 20 plates so much. Done. Done. Yes. Oh. Now. Listen. This is your standard R. Standard rate. We decided to pay Muz rupees 100, rupees 80, rupees. You do one thing, no? Which one? First one is okay. Second one is correct. Third one correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct. Understood. Now listen. Now listen, guys. Now listen. Actually, what is happening? Shh. Guys. Actually, what is happening? Actual hours paid. In the time, actual hours paid to Moose is 90 hours. 90 hours. And for Karthik, it is 130 hours. For Karthik, it is 130 hours. For Shriyari, it is 30 hours. For Shriyari, it is 30 hours. Actual hours worked. Shriyari is working for, let's say, 80 hours. Shriyari is working for, Muz is working for 80 hours. Shriyari is working for 125 hours. Shriyari is working for 30 hours only. Is being paid 30 hours, is working for 30 hours. Now, can I tell idle time? What do you mean by idle time? Idle time is nothing but how many hours you paid and how many hours they work. The difference is idle time. So 10 hours, 5 hours, nil. Srihari is most efficient worker. Correct? Now listen, guys. Listen. Try to understand this. Try to understand this. Hey, guys, try to understand this. First, how much it is? Standard or into standard rate? Come on, 75 into 100. 112.5 into 80. 9. 37.5 into 50. 18. Correct? This is in terms of rupees. Guys. If everything went well, if those idiots worked without wasting their time, if at all this our HR bought our employees at the rate at what we told, we would have spent how much on employees? 18,375. Correct? But what is happening, you know? Actual hours paid. Actual hours paid for Moods how many hours? 90 hours. 130 hours. 30 hours paid. 30 hours paid. Correct? Now, actual rate. Moods. How much you expect, sir, per hour? For grinding work, how much you want per hour? How much? 500. 50. Are you sure? See, we thought of bringing him by paying 100 per hour. Our employee is so happy with 50 rupees, we'll go for 50 rupees. Correct? Sir, Karthik, how much you want, sir? 100 you want. We are paying 100. Srihari, free? Huh? Tell. Hey, India, Constitution of India allow employees to negotiate. Come on, negotiate. 100, no, it's too much. Huh? 20. Hey, what negotiation is doing HR? Negotiate. 80. Correct? So, how much we are paying in total? How much we are paying in total? Actual hours paid into 4,000. Okay. 30. 13,000. 2,000. 19,900. 19,900 is what we actually paying. What we planned to pay was 18,375. 18,375. Now, oh wait, every time this is 1,525 adverse because you are paying 1,525 because you are paying more. Now Maja starts. What Maja sir? Guys, the 1525 is mistake of our great HR who recruited the employees, or our chef who made them work, because HR work is what? Get the employees, fill them in the trucks, take them to Narachi, yes, unload them, do the seal, leave it. After that, left to whom? Chef, no, to make them work. Now, whether it is chef's mistake or whether it is our HR's mistake, now we have to analyze. What do you think, sir? Your mistake or his mistake? His mistake. What do you think, sir? Your mistake or his? Your mistake. Huh? In your school, you used to stand outside only always. Ground. Nice. Where you studied? Chennai. Their humidity is not as much as this, or cool, or what? Cool. I wish you studied in Chennai. We would have never met if that was the case. On ground every like whole day. Yes, dear. Here also you are there on ground only. Summer seasons also. Oh, by the way, madam, you chose the very right time to come to Chennai. Even I am regretting. You will also start regretting. Now, there how it is the weather. Weather is good in your place. Summer, like too hot, too cold, normal. Nice. Welcome to Chennai. That's what those guys told long back. Hey, rainy season. Oh my God. Chennai, it cheated me, you know. Seriously. When management accounting or FM, which class it was? Management accounting, no, red alert, we got everything for 1 week. Next day we see sun is out. But yeah, roads were like, we couldn't walk. But me and Dilip sir, nicely we roamed that day. Red alert, holiday, enjoy. Now, how to calculate whose mistake it is? First, let's calculate our HR's mistake. How to calculate that, sir? A HR is given only one work. What is it? Chef will ask for, see boss, chef will ask, I need 90 hours of person 2. Collect. 130 labor hours 2. Come behind me. Hello chef. You want my help? Correct. Other 30 hours of labor are 2. Cutting. Now try to understand. Our HR's work was one simple thing, right? Whatever chef asked, how many hours of labor he asked, you should arrange it. At what rate, sir? We already predetermined and kept. Boss, for guy who do collect, max to max you are going to pay 100 rupees per hour. For the guy who goes beyond, hello chef, to him, 80, him or her. He employed guys. Our policy is not something like you should not employ. I agree, our company's policy is that you should employ people with brains. Did we directly tell only employ from that side? No. Here, Correct, madam. You know to grind. You should not grind. Come on. That's what we wish for. Women should come out of kitchen. So we are not sending you to. So this side it is. You know to chop. Chop. Sorry for making fun and all so many days. I'm only son. I don't want to get into refrigerator. They'll chop everything. You watched Mirzapur, no? Sorry, not Mirzapur, Family Man. Season 2 you didn't watch, no? Watch it, watch it. You want spoiler? No, no. Watch it. Third or fourth episode. Samantha. Huh? Ah. Now listen, listen, listen. So, his work was one pretty simple thing. Now, whatever the rate at what he engages employees, if any difference is there, he is responsible. Correct? He is just acting like our purchase manager. He is acting like our purchase manager. There we will use the word called price because that you can buy. Here it will be considered as illegal. Can't buy the labors. So we use the word called rate. There we will use the word called price. Here we will use the word called rate. Okay. Now, first, let's compute labor rate variance. Labor rate variance. We got three kind of labor. One is MOS, MMK and Srihari. Correct? Sir. 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 We wanted you to appoint MUZ by paying how much per hour? 100. MMK 80. Srihari 8. What our great HR is doing? To MUZ how much he is paying? 50. Wow, sir, we appreciate. Very good negotiation. MMK 100. See, Papa, he is putting all his effort, doing all this work, and this guy holding plate behind chef, going chef, chef, chef. He is getting paid 100 rupees. So unfair. Indian tax system. Now, here he is getting paid 80. Sir, sir, sir. 100 minus 50. 80 minus 100. 50 minus 80. Who is responsible? He is responsible. Per hour. How many hours should I take? Should I take standard hour? Should I take actual hours? Should I take standard hour or actual hours? Standard hours or actual hours? Standard hours. Imagine you are a HR, madam. Now, I am an employer. Let's say our business is this interior designing business. Okay. Now, Ariyupro people asked us to arrange these interiors. For the classroom of this big, let's say it takes 3 hours of labor. 3 hours of labor. Now, I asked you to get 3 days of labor. I asked you to get 3 days. So much is complete. Okay. Now, according to standard, it should have got completed. No doubt in that. But so much got completed. So now I will come and ask, Madam, I need half more day of employee. Please send it. Are you going to tell that you must have used how many days? 3 days. How much you are asking for? 3.5. 0.5 I am not going to give. Do whatever you want. Can you tell like that? If you tell like that, you won't be HR next day. Correct? Your vacation job will go. Eat 5 star, do nothing. Now try to understand as a HR, your work is not to tell that how many hours who should work for how many hours. Your work is one pretty simple thing. Production manager will tell, I need so many hours of labor. You should get so many hours of labor. Production manager will tell, I need so many hours of labor. You should go and get so many hours of labor. Okay. So his work is to get 90 hours of Muz, 130 hours of Karthik, 30 hours of, see, not actual hours worked. Say I'm not taking actual hours worked, because that is once you send inside the kitchen, it is left to our chef. Who should play cards, who should do work, all those things he should make sure. His work is what? Inside kitchen he need them for 90 hours, 130 hours and 30 hours respectively. Correct? So guys, how much is the variance of Muz? Favorable, adverse? Favorable, because you are paying less. Next one. Nine. 1,000. 1,000 favorable. So out of the 1,525 adverse, our HR is doing such a nice job, great job, awesome job, that he is getting us the labors at the price less than what we were expecting. He is getting us the labors at the price less than what we were expecting. That is 1,000 he is saving for us. Correct? Very good, sir. We appreciate your efforts. Yes. Now, there is a loss of 2,525. 1,525, that is after adjustment of 1,000, which means other 2,525 is a loss. No. We know whom to blame now. Whom to blame? Chef. The great chef. Got it? This is why he agreed earlier. My mistake only. Because if we didn't check then, we would have thought his mistake is only 1,525. But now we got to know his mistake is 2,525, not 1,525. Got it? Okay. Now, first thing. A. Chef. We paid for Muz how many hours? 90 hours. He is working for. We paid for Karthik how many hours? 130 hours. He is working for. Srihari we paid for. He is working for. Sir, what Muz and Karthik were doing in the 10 hours and 5 hours? What Muz and Karthik were doing in the 10 hours and 5 hours? Drinking, sleeping. Are we paying them for this purpose? Yes? Huh? Rest, that is normal time, sir. That is already addressed. I am talking only about abnormal idle time over here. Huh? What they were doing, sir? You should answer as a in charge of production. In charge of kitchen, you should answer what the hell they were doing. Huh? Process delayed. Process delayed is in how many hours they should have completed, how many hours they took to complete. That is his process delayed. Here it is very evident that they were working for only 80 hours when I paid for 90 hours. He is working for 125 hours when I paid for 130 hours. If he is working for that 5 hours less means he is your tail, no? Wherever you go, he comes. Now that 5 hours he wasn't there. So you also shouldn't be like, you also aren't there. So that will come to that later. He was. Now, where he was for 5 hours, where he was for 10 hours. Where? Drinking water is normal. Quick, answer. Where they were? Where was Moose? Normal idle time. Resting, all these things are normal. That is normal idle time. Here I am telling it's abnormal idle time. Where? Then what kind of chef, what kind of production manager you were? What Virat Kohli is best? What? You guys are Dhoni fan for everything. Tala for reason. Oh, you are a Dhoni fan, no? Good. You are also Dhoni fan, no? Hey, you don't watch cricket? You know Virat Kohli? You know Dhoni? What do you think? Who is better? Think and tell. Sachin is like unmatched. He is there. Top. What? Hey. Who? Virat is better than Dhoni. You are telling that guy from Delhi is better than our Tala. Seriously. Virat is better. Madam, Virat, the ball will be going there. We will go and disturb that ball so that third slip will get a catch. Our Tala never did that. In ODI, he knows to lift the bat. He knows to leave the ball. Irrespective whether it's semi-finals or finals, whatever it is. But you are telling that Virat is better than Tala? Seriously? What nonsense she is talking. Huh? Leave. Huh? Tell this. What they were doing. Let's say one guy was What? Where were you, sir? 10 hours. Client meeting. What client he got? No, if he worked in that 10 hours, we wouldn't have fired him, no. Sir, where were you, sir? Okay, listen, guys. Hey. Listen. Let's say Muz, he was watching cricket, yes, wherever he is comfortable. Karthik was watching YouTube video, Rekha Auntie's kitchen, how to prepare biryani. Because chef don't know to prepare. Chef given him work. What is your work, sir? You should watch the video and tell to chef. Chef, now add onions. Add chicken, chef, add chicken. So he was doing time pass by watching YouTube. Okay. Now try to understand. Try to understand. Completely his mistake. Completely his mistake. So we'll tell him, see sir, Muzd didn't work for Muzd didn't work for 10 hours. Muzd didn't work for 10 hours. How did we arrive at the 10 hours? Yeah. Yan. Ah. It is, guys, hours paid is 90, but he worked for 80 hours. This guy, hours paid is 120, 130. He worked for 125 hours. Correct. Srihari, nothing. No idle time. Very good. Keep it up. Now, I will tell my chef, my production manager, I repeat, my production manager, boss, 10 hours is wasting because of you, 5 hours is wasting because of you, which means we are paying idle time. Correct. Rate which I should take. Rate which I should take. Should I take actual rate or should I take standard rate? Standard rate. Why? If I tell him actual rate, what step will tell? Boss, listen. When we decided for the person who do this color, we decided for how much rupees? 100. Him, how much he is paying? I'm least bothered. You told me you are going to get that employee for 100 rupees. According to me, it's 100 only. According to me, it's 100 only. The personal assistant of mine, my tile, you told how much he will charge? 80 rupees. How much you are paying to him personally? I don't know. I'm going to consider 80 only. So always remember, production managers are least concerned about actual rate. They are concerned about standard rate. So for the first one, standard rate is 100. For the second one, it is 80. And guys, idle time can never be favorable. How it can be favorable, you tell? Other than in 5-star ad, how you can tell idle time is favorable? Paid, I'm watching. Let's say now Ariu Pro people are paying for me. Ariu Pro people are paying for me. I'm watching camera and sitting. Tell me, how it is going to be favorable to Ariu Pro? Will it become favorable to Ariu Pro? Will it become favorable to Ariu Pro? No. So always and always remember, idle time is always and always unfavorable. Always and always unfavorable, also known as adverse. How much adverse here, sir? 1000. Thousand 600. Correct? Yes? Guys. Our chef's responsibility was how much? 2525. Our chef responsibility was 2525. In that 1400 is due to idle time. 1400 is due to idle time. This thing we call it as idle time variance. See, this idle time variance arises only when you have been given with the hours paid as well as hours work different figures. In all other scenarios, we assume there is no idle time. If they just give only hours paid or hours worked, then we assume no idle time. If they give both the figures, then only you can find the idle time. Is it clear? Now, guys, out of 2525, 1400 is due to Time variance, other 1125 is due to what? Abnormal. That also chef only. Sir, what are you talking, sir? How come that is also chef? Try to understand. Try to understand. Sir, sir, Muzza should have completed his work in how many hours, sir? 75 hours, sir. Muzza should have completed his work in 75 hours. How much is actually taking, sir? 90 you leave, 10 is idle. While working only is taking 80. This should come as one round. See, I will tell. Calculate the time. In calculator. My bad. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. See, for 10, it should have taken 17 seconds. For 10 rounds, it should have taken 17 seconds. Correct? Correct? Now, if you work normally this much, but see what Muz is doing. Muz is doing 1. Is he in the break now? Or is working? Working. But he is working like a normal person or is working like the person in the joint? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey guys, he is taking 34 seconds. I was talking about joint pain, 8. Not joint power. How many seconds he is taking? 34 seconds. Hey, is there any time when he was doing this? Was there any time that he was not working? No. Whole 34 seconds he was working, but he was working slow. He was working slow. Guys, that working slow, we call it as what? He is less efficient. If he works fast, more efficient. So can I call it due to efficiency? That work which should have got completed in 75 hours, for that he is working for 80 hours. Can I call him as a less efficient? Yes. So why he is less efficient? Because our chef is there. No, he is not taking care. HR, that will come. Okay. See again. Morning also you favored and now also you did. See again he is blaming HR. Keep in mind. I told efficiency is completely his mistake. He is blaming HR. What do you think? Why sir? Why you are blaming HR? He got the person. He is not the correct employee. Okay. He didn't pick the right employee. Okay. Let's see. Okay. He don't know to chop. That's why he is appointed to joint pain effect. Now listen. That will make you work faster, no? Without water. Now listen guys. So what I tell my chef now, that is my production manager, boss, he should have worked for 75 hours, but actually he is working for 90 hours. he should have worked for Karthik 112.5 hours. He is working for 125 hours. Srihari should have worked for 37.5 hours, but he is working for 30 hours. Boss, which onion you want? Like this chopping. Full is pro of chopping. Right? You will do know that. Like, fruit ninja, correct. By the time chef throws, cut me this onions. Others, what they will do? Take it in and later cut it and all. He is not like that. He is throwing is like Rajnikant. And he is sending it back. So, whatever the work takes 37.5 hours, he is completing it in 30 hours. More efficient. Now, sir, your credit, no? See, credit stealer. You are Dhoni fan now. Yes. Sorry, madam. You are Dhoni fan, no? You are not Dhoni fan. Then you are not a fan of cricket. Correct. Good. Don't. It hurts. Isn't it, sir? Now he is coming out of that 2021 World Cup. Now listen. Guys, listen here. What I was telling, 3 employees were there. Muz and guys. Muz, how many hours he should have taken? MMK, Srihari, how many hours he had taken? 80 and this guy 125 and got it, sir. Now production manager, that is our chef, will he agree to take the actual rate or standard rate? Standard rate. He is like, actual rate I am least bothered. That is HR's. Standard rate is what you promised me earlier. So it is 100, it is 80. Oh sorry, 100, 80 and 50, no? 100, 80 and 50. 5 into 100, 500. Advance favorable. $1,125 adverse. Guys, how much it is? 2,000. 2,525. How much we wanted? 2,525. Understood? Understood. We would have stopped here actually. But that nonsense thing. Rohit Sharma. Hey. Samim told only one sentence. What he told? Sir, Muzdi is taking 80 hours. 80 hours only is taking, no? Or 85 hours. Muzdi is taking 80 hours to complete the work of 75 hours, sir. Not because of my mistake, sir. Because of the quality of the employees our HR hired. According to our calculation, what? A person should take 17 seconds to complete 10 rounds. This guy is taking 34 seconds, sir. What I can do? If you ask, he will show hand like this. My hand is like that, what? Sir, you should have appointed correct one, no. So now we should check. Okay. In this 1,125. Oh, by the way, this called as what, guys? Labor efficiency variance. In this 1125, he is telling it not only completely my mistake, you should blame our HR also. We are like, okay, boss. Last time also you did the same drama. This time also you are doing the same drama. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, sir. According to you, how many hours of employees you wanted to work, working hours? How many hours of them are working? Take the actual hours worked. How much? 230? 235 hours. Sir, according to you, we will consider due to the mistake of our HR only, it is happening. So now we will consider 235 as a 100% efficiency. Actually, it was not 100% efficiency earlier, but now we will consider it as 100% efficiency. Now divide it in a standard ratio. Standard ratio is 0.5, 0.75, 0.25. 1.5, 235 divided by 1.5 into 0.5 divided by 0.5 into 0.75 divided by 0.75 into 0.25. Huh? First one is 78.3. Only 1 3. 3 3. Okay. 235 117.4. 5 will take. Yes. Next one. 587 now. Hey. 39.17 shall I take? Got it? Guys. This is nothing but our revised standard hours. Revised standard hours. So he is telling, sir, whatever the work, generally anyone would have taken 75 hours for the efficiency or for the capacity of MUS, he should have taken 78.33. Okay, sir. We'll give him a target of 78.33 only. No worries. Sir, whatever the Karthik, he should have taken 112.5 if was complete efficient. But he is taking, generally, for the speed of Karthik, they will take 117.5. Okay. Now, here it is this thing. Now, listen here. First, we will calculate how much is our HR mistake. How much is our HR mistake? HR, you got 3 employees, correct? Who and all, sir? Muzz, Moye Karthik and Srihari. Now, guys, Muzz should have taken how many hours? 75 hours. We asked you to get one person who completes the work in 75 hours. Who completes the work in 112.5 hours? Correct? Who completes the works in? But what you did, sir? You bought the person who takes, generally, if he works at 100% efficiency, he takes 78.33. Correct? If he works at 100% efficiency, he takes 117.5. If he works at 100% efficiency, he takes 39.17 to complete the work, and the rate is standard rate. 100, 80, 50. 330, 3 adverse, 400 adverse, 8, 816.5 adverse, 816.5 adverse. Got it? Sir, actually, it should have been 1125, correct? If it only HR mistake, this should have come in as 1125. It is not HR mistake. Your mistake is also there. What is your mistake? Sir, per batch of 20 biryanis, rubbing work must have got completed in 0.5 hours. He might be working more or less. Karthik, he should have completed his work in 0.75 hours. He might be taking more or less. In actual sense, Srihari, it must have got completed in 0.25 hours. He is taking more or less. Which means the guy who was getting paid more, he might be working more. The guy who is getting paid less, he might be working less. Which means, sir, you are mixing employees now. You are giving chopping work to someone, the rubbing work to someone. I mean, kalak work to someone. Now try to understand. This we call it as mix variance. This we call it as. By the way, this is called as labor yield variance. Labor yield variance. Now we are going to calculate labor mix variance. What is it, sir? Array, we got 3 employees. Muzzo, MMK, Srihari. Correct? Guys. Don't talk. Now, we told, okay, boss, whatever you tell is correct. It was completely HR mistake. If that was the case, Muzzu must have taken 78.33 hours. Correct? Your Karthik should have taken 117.5 hours. Srihari must have taken 39.17 hours. Muzzu, how many hours he is taking? 80 hours. MMK? 125 hours he is taking. Srihari? 30 hours he is taking. Correct? 100, 80, 50. 1 adverse. Because as per new standard, he should have taken 78.33, but actually he is taking 80 adverse. 458 point favorable. Three not net 1 got it. These are your labor cost variance. Hope you guys understood. Yes. Shall we write the formula? Yes. First, labor cost variance. Labor cost variance, guys. This 1525, how we arrived at? We compared 18,375 and 19,900. 18,375 was what? Standard cost. The other one is what? Actual cost. Standard cost was actually what? Standard R into standard rate. Actual cost was what? Actual hours paid into actual rate. Actual hours paid into actual rate. That actually got divided into 3. That actually got divided into 3. First, rate variance. Rate variance. Labor rate variance, guys, labor rate variance was nothing but 100 minus 50. 100 was standard rate, 50 was actual rate, 90, 130 and 30 was actual hours paid, not worked. Actual hours paid, because HR is paying for whatever the hours work. In between, how much is idle, how much is inefficient, everything is chef's work. His work was what? Paid. That is standard rate minus actual rate into actual hours paid. Actual hours paid. Next, it was labor idle time. Here once again I repeat, idle time means abnormal idle time, because normal idle time which get adjusted to standard hours. Normal idle time will get adjusted to standard hours. If they give standard hours excluding normal idle time, if they give normal idle time, consider standard hours including normal idle time. Okay, done. Now, labor idle time variance is how much? 90 and 80. What was 90? Actual hours paid. What was 80? Actual hours worked. And what was the 100? Standard rate. Standard rate. Got it? Next, it was labor efficiency variance. Guys, efficiency when we were calculating, 75 and 80 we took. 75 is standard hour required to complete the task. 80 is actual hour work to complete the task. And 100 is standard rate. So, standard hours minus actual hours worked into standard rate. And whether the TDA went like that only, or he blamed the HR again. He blamed the HR again for recruiting a wrong person in the wrong place, because of which automatically the expected result is not coming. Correct? So he told it as a labor yield variance. We called it as labor yield variance. So for the labor yield variance, what we did, we took the standard hours and revised standard hours into standard rate. Guys, what do you mean by revised standard hours? Actual hours worked in the standard ratio. Actual hours paid or actual hours worked? Actual hours worked. Paid is already getting adjusted in idle time. Here, above what you took, hours worked you took, no. So whatever the variance comes, now it comes relating to that only. So next it was labor mix variance, that is revised standard hours minus actual hours worked into standard. These are all about your labor. Simple. Go through this.